I'm here in Nairobi because this is literally the capital of East Africa. There's one Swahili word that actually sums it all up. It's kujituma. As long as you're doing something, things will pan out. Yeah, your ancestors are there for you. As long as you're doing something, you'll definitely get somewhere.
Actually, eventually. Yes, don't kill.
So please tell us, Mageni, who are you?
First of all, I'd like to say hi. Mbote, Nyanzi Miche, Betwabu, Molweni, Jambo. My name is Mageni, Mageni Nyenyezi, or some people call me Mwalimu Mageni. I am an educator. I teach music, sciences, and languages, mostly international languages like French, a little bit of Swahili here and there, Lingala, yes. And I'm a businessman too. I cannot stress this out, I'm a huge Pan-African, and that is literally what drives everything I do.
Okay. So Mageni, you've lived and worked across different African cities, right? How has that shaped how people perceive you? Do people perceive you differently in Nairobi as they do in Kinshasa, maybe?
I think it's mostly on the roles that I take up because, you see, as a teacher, you'd have to be very patient, open, welcoming, and you need to be able to break down very big ideas. So that is one person. And the businessman needs to be really rough, decisive, and open to risk. So all those aspects coming together, I cannot really pinpoint or say how people perceive me. But yes, I do get very different approaches.
Okay.
Depending on the roles I'm doing, yeah.
Okay. How do you align your Pan-African identity, your business side, and your teacher in one?
Mm-hmm. So the very first thing is I'd like to say that I identify as a Pan-African before anything. And that with me comes with various concepts. I was introduced to, I cannot call it a movement, it's a way of life. I was introduced by our ancestors who basically came before me, the likes of Aimé Césaire, the likes of Cheikh Anta Diop. So read a few, and that is what really shaped my understanding of life. And having lived in different cities, you get to have a broader perspective of the continent.
Yeah.
So there's one concept that we've talked about before, which is Ubuntu. That is literally what leads me. And in anything I do, I try to impact. I try to give a positive impact to my fellow Africans.
Okay.
So yes, that has really affected the way I teach because I know that I'm doing a very, very important work. And when it comes to business, yes, we're making money, but we still need to uphold our African values. Yeah.
Okay. And as a teacher, how do you help kids find their voice through music, right? Mm-hmm. What has teaching kids taught you about your own voice?
Oof. We can't really talk about voices because I cannot sing. I sound like a goat giving birth. But I'm mainly focused on instruments. And what that does is you get to witness somebody or these children having breakthroughs. I don't only teach children, I teach even adults. So you get to see some various life concepts happen in real life. And to me, music is, it carries memory, it carries culture, it helps you psychologically. I mean, if you spend some time playing piano, playing guitar or something, you'll definitely be changed after a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So It's on my side, what it does to me is that it makes me feel alive. You know, there's nothing, I have not experienced anything more lively than being in the moment, teaching somebody something, they get it, and we get to actually jam. By jamming, I mean you're playing it, I'm playing it. For example, if we're jamming on a Miriam Makeba song, to me, that is my way of honoring the ancestors. That is my way of keeping it alive, keeping the culture alive, and also spreading some Pan-Africanism to the next generation. Yeah.
Love it. So back again to you being Pan-African and having lived in different cities. Do you notice differences in how young people are taught to express themselves? And let me give context. At least here in Kenya, we are told that there's this thing of being told, wewe ni kiherehere ama uko na kimbelembele, to mean that very, what's kimbelembele in English, guys?
Up and about.
Yes, yes. And we are sort of taught to be humble, don't to shout too much. Is this different? So do you notice differences in how young people are taught to express themselves or be visible?
Yes, there's a huge difference. Actually, from my side, coming from a Congolese perspective, this is something I love about the Kenyan youth, is the culture in general is, you know, you don't take, sorry for the word, but you don't take shit easily, you know? You won't just accept anything and live with it. I come from a place where we've been heavily indoctrinated, heavily colonized. So one of the things that really led me to Pan-Africanism is the whole emancipation. Bob Marley talks about it in Redemption Song, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, which it shows in very aspects of our lives. And one of the things with the youth is, for example, the protests, the Gen Z protest we had last year and even this year too. That to me was amazing to see people come together. And you guys are in a very good, setting. You can actually do it. You have internet and all that. Back home, yes, we're still war-torn here and there, but there's also that problem of, that fire. That's something we don't have. And that is something I know that my people can definitely learn from you guys, which is having that fire and telling yourself that, yeah, you know what? I'm not taking this shit anymore.
And actually, just as a follow-up question to that, as young people, how can we come together? Because we know of what is happening, the war in Congo and all that. In your view, what do you think young people, young Africans can do to sort of help and make the situation better for our fellow African brothers and sisters?
Now, the very first thing will be educate yourself. Apart from that, then take action. We can all do as little as possible, as little as you can, On my side, I'm trying to build a bridge between businesses from here and businesses back home, try to build opportunities in all the areas I'm working in. And yes, so for you, you might, in whatever you're doing, just find a way to also impact somebody somewhere.
Yeah,
that is literally it. Attend events where you know that people are going to be talking about this. Talking about it also helps because we need to hear, the conversation needs to continue. Because if we don't, it literally dies there.
Okay. And now, as a young African, do you think that men are allowed to show vulnerability, especially in professional spaces across Africa? Or is that still a barrier in your view?
With the current trend, it is nice. I think I've heard you say this. It is nice, or it is actually helps that, you get to be a bit vulnerable, especially with the image and everything. But I'm not going to lie. On the ground, if you're a businessman, you need to be firm. And if your employees see you breaking down, you lose the respect, literally. So there's a level of composure you need to have. There's a level of maturity you need to understand and you need to get for you to get to those spaces.
Okay. Actually, I just wanted to ask, and on a light note, do you cry?
Not often, but yeah, it has happened that I do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's mostly something very private,
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I did was probably about my daughter. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. And let me ask, as a teacher again, and specifically to young children, do you see differences in how boys and girls are encouraged to express themselves through music?
Yes, there's a. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes. In your teaching, do you see differences in how boys and girls are encouraged to express themselves through music?
First of all, most of my clients, that coming to think about it, most of my clients are ladies. So you'll get to see that they express themselves more. But what I see in boys, it is mostly the confidence that it builds. Knowing a young man or a young boy, you're knowing that, yeah, I can do this. And if I practice hard, I'll get either the song, and that translates to them playing or, achieving whatever goal they had.
Okay. Do you think men are expected to always lead with authority while women are expected to prove themselves more?
I got into this workspace where, in a time where there's been some progress. I'm in a very female-dominated industry. All the teachers, most of the teachers I work with are female. So I don't really see the need for a woman to really prove herself. Because, you guys are the nurturers of our society. So that's literally what you do. So, actually, I have to prove myself because, I need to just basically come in and give like a hand on the discipline side, probably, or even the firmness. But that is honestly about it. I haven't really encountered any, let's say, misogyny or any discrimination myself.
Okay.
Probably in business, but not in my career,
Okay. We met at a networking event, right?
Yes.
And I know you go
By the way,
to.
shout out to Vusi Tembekwayo.
And I know you go to quite a bit of these networking events.
Yes, I do.
Have you done them across like different cities in Africa? And does it look different?
It looks different, but I am here in Nairobi because this is literally the capital of East Africa. So whatever you're going to be doing in any other city, you will definitely be more advantaged if you do it in Nairobi.
Okay. One final question, and you're off the hook. Yeah. What advice would you give to fellow young people who feel like they don't have the right networks and want to start tapping into? Because there's the constant conversation around networking. It's your network, your net worth and stuff. What tips would you offer to this young person who's looking to build networks that would work for them? Yeah.
There's one Swahili word that actually sums it all up. It's kujituma. Literally step out of the house. Go, try. Failure is literally, I have an analogy which is like water, or water flowing downstream. When you get to an obstacle, the water either changes path or try to persist and go through the obstacle. Be like water. Get out, do something. As long as you're doing something, things will pan out.
Yeah.
Yeah, your ancestors are there for you. As long as you're doing something, you'll definitely get somewhere.
I love that. Thank you, Adu. The good people find you.